Hello viewers and welcome to Droom Discovery. So today we are here in Delhi for the launch of Indian FTR 1200S. Now you can see the bike is right here in front of us. Well, this is basically a flat track racer and they have unveiled two different variants here today. This is the 1200S and the one that you see here right is the race replica edition of the same bike. Well, that is inspired, this one that you see here is inspired by the iconic championship winning FTR 750 race bike. And well, talking about the design cues, well, it gets a uniquely styled headlamp right here with DRLs. The Indian that is written inside the headlamp that you see, that portion is a lit and running light. The other the lights on the lower portion are the low beam and the other ones are the high beam lights. And the main highlight of this bike is definitely the instrument cluster, but unfortunately we don't have the keys with us. And one of the interesting facts about this instrument cluster is that it is touchscreen and the rider can use it even if he or she is wearing his or her riding gloves. Now it comes with 3 riding modes, and that is standard, rain and sport, and the bike will only allow the rider to do a wheelie or any sort of stunts only in the sport mode. And right from there it comes with a host of safety features like ABS, dual channel ABS, traction control, and so on. So talking about the engine, what we have here is a 1203cc V-twin engine that produces 123 PS of power and 120 Nm of torque. And that you can see, it has a very short tail section, but the swing arm is comparatively very long. So the rear wheel of the bike just goes beyond the tail section, as you can see right here. The number plate of this bike is also placed very low, so are the indicators, so that might be an issue in the Indian conditions in the future. Well, that is something that we'll have to see. The exhaust that you see here is the dual barrel exhaust they're very throaty. As I said, we don't have the keys with us right now, so that is quite unfortunate. Well, I can assure you that it has got that throaty exhaust knot. And the suspension that you see here are the rear ones, which is completely adjustable. So are the front ones. Well, the front ones is right here. Well, as you can see, they have got these marks on it. Well, that means they can be adjusted as per rider's choice. And one of the clever things that Indian has done about this bike is that they have placed the fuel tank under the seat. Now what that does is it helps in improving the handling of the bike. Well, that makes the center of gravity of the bike the weight distribution in a much better, and that helps in handling of the bike. So what is different in the other bike that you see on the screen, that is the race replica edition. Well, as you can see, it gets that red highlights or red accent on all over the bike, and it gets an acropovic exhaust. And apart from that, there are no technical modifications done to that bike. It is all just cosmetic, and it also gets the 4.3-inch touchscreen. Now, talking about the price, well, the 1200S that you see here is priced at the 1200S is priced at rupees 15.99 lakhs, and the race replica edition that we have here is priced at rupees 17.99 lakhs. So what are your thoughts about the new Indian FTR 1200S? Do let us know in the comment section, and to watch more such videos, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel.